Hello Capricorn, welcome to Echo Catcher Tarot. This is going to be a bonus reading for the end of June 2020. So I shuffled all the decks before I turned the camera on. I just give them one more shuffle and cut the deck. Oh, whoa, that wasn't good. So please remember there's no way this can connect with everybody. I read the cards and you decide if they apply to you. And just take what you can use if it doesn't connect, and hopefully you know your moon sign or your Venus sign and you can watch those videos, or just watch the next one for your sign. So I'm using, this is a Mystical Cats Tarot deck. This is the Chakra Wisdom deck. And then I have some other decks. I'll tell you when I get ready to use those too. Alright, and then the Oracle of E cards. Oh. Okay, I'm almost done. Sometimes I think I did a couple videos where I did this beforehand, but it just seems like everybody'd rather see. I wonder if people wonder if somebody does the cards beforehand, if they just laid them out. So I just do it when I get here. Alright, so here we go. We're going to start with the Whispers of the Ocean Oracle card for you, Capricorn. And the first one is 16 Inner Desires. Set some intentions. You are entering a phase of plenty or may have a sudden windfall. Goals are within your grasp. So this is the cowrie shell, and this means good luck. This was used in religious ceremonies years ago. It's been used for money. It has a lot of, it's used for protection. So it has a lot of meaning. So it is a very good card. Out of all the cards, this is definitely a good one to have come up for you. And inner desires could mean whatever you desire. Whatever your inner desires are, they could be coming to you. So the next one for you is 38 Shedding the Old. There is a change coming your way. Cultivate a sense of adventure so you will be able to see these new prospects. So I've said before, when you get rid of old energy, it opens the door for new energy. So it pretty much says you're going to be getting rid of a lot of things. It could be friends or people in your life that have grown stagnant, or you're just, it's not working anymore. So when you clear the old away, like it says, you'll see new things coming towards you. And that's a pretty good card too. I mean, lobsters are good. I don't like them, but a lot of people do. So the next one is 27 Push to Surface. You may have become complacent. You might be stalling or in need of a new surge of energy. Become aware of the dynamics of your life. So this is Migaloo Jr. and Migaloo. So the father is pushing the baby up to the surface. This tells me that you're being guided by the divine, that they're pushing you up to the surface, Capricorn, to make you aware of your strength and your good qualities, because it seems like you don't notice them. You don't realize your strengths and your good qualities. I mean, you do when you portray yourself to other people, but deep down inside, I feel like you don't. So this is telling you to believe deep inside yourself, Capricorn, that you're as good as you portray yourself to other people. Don't doubt yourself. I feel like you portray one thing to other people. When you get alone, you are almost really harsh on yourself. So don't do that if that's what's going on. You have a lot of good stuff. I feel like a new cycle may be happening. So I mean, this is so good. You're protected. You have inner desires coming to you. You're getting rid of the old in your life. You're bringing new stuff to you. And you're pushing your emotions to the surface and dealing with emotions you may not have dealt with in a long time. Since you were a little kid, I guess, is what that could mean. And look at the light around when you do push to surface and deal with your emotions. Look at the light. You're coming out of the dark, down here in the depths. I hope you can see that, up to the light. That's powerful. Alright, so now I'm going to pull the Oracle of E cards for you, or should I wait? I guess I'll do the Mystical Cats Tarot ones for you. So the first one for you is Ace of Fire. So Ace of Fire is a lot of passion. It could represent anger, but it could represent passion. So, you know, sometimes love and hate go hand in hand, people say. And I kind of get that with this card today, that you may have a love-hate relationship with somebody. So Sea Kitten, this would be, it could either be something new coming into your life. It could be somebody saying an apology. Could be somebody coming with an apology. I feel like the emotions are more in balance now than they may have been in the past, if that makes sense. So Two of Sea, this is two people drinking from one fountain. This is somebody who wants to be in a couple love relationship. So you have the Sun, Capricorn. This is the most positive card in the whole deck. This is saying you can have love and abundance and warmth and total happiness. You can have the most happiness. It's coming to you, I guess, is what it's saying. And you know who you love, and you're moving towards that love, and that love is going to bring you happiness, abundance. So Seven of Sea says there's something in front of your face that you're denying to, Capricorn. What are you denying and not paying attention to? Because you got such a good reading. This is iffy, but the other ones are good, and then all of a sudden you got denial. So what are you in denial of? The Empress. So you're in denial of the Empress? Something with the Empress. So the Empress is a lot of things. This could be a new beginning. This could be a pregnancy. This is a female who, the Empress equals, for those of you who don't really know what an Empress would mean, it's equal to a goddess. This is somebody who's nurturing, loving. They're domesticated. They're strong. They're just how can I say it? This is a good partner. Let's put it that way. That would be a good partner. If you have an Empress you're interested in, that would be good. So then you have Four of Earth. So this has to do with selfishness. So now that I'm looking at this, I'm looking that there was love, there could have been happiness and abundance, but you were in denial about something with this Empress, Capricorn. Vice versa roles, the feminine masculine energy where they apply, because it doesn't, we all have both genders, so the card you can reverse the gender. So I feel like somebody was selfish to an Empress, or or it could be Emperor, like I said, vice versa those cards. So Sky King is somebody watching, somebody I feel who is cold, so what am I getting? I feel like you have been selfish in a relationship since winter time for some reason. Something happened at winter to where you turned selfish. So you were in denial towards the Empress, you turned selfish, you became cold. An Earth Queen, and this is somebody who's set in their ways. Somebody who doesn't change their ways too often. They're pretty set in their ways. They do things their way, and they don't understand why everyone doesn't do things their way. And she holds herself to a high standard. So I don't know if this is two different people, because I'm feeling like this is an Empress, and this is somebody set in their ways. So I'm not really sure about that. And then you have Nine of Sea, so this is a good affirmation card as well. This is like second to the Sun card, Capricorn. This is the flying fish saying that you can go ahead of your enemies or your rivals. This is a gold cat toy, which is abundance. You have the shrimp, which is abundance. You have the feathers, which is heaven, the divine pushing you. There's emotion in here. This is a really good card. So I'm just So you have somebody cold, somebody one way, and then somebody dreaming of abundance. So the world. So somebody dreams of their, it must be you, Capricorn, you dream of your world changing. You dream of how you want it to go and the happiness you want and the abundance. And so Six of Earth would be generosity, somebody being generous and helping somebody else. And it's usually in a relationship. So Four of Fire, this is a marriage card, Capricorn. So this is, some of you I guess are married. So Nine of Sky, this is not good. This is saying that you are stressed out and you're having nightmares and you can't sleep. And this says you have strength and balance, Capricorn. For whatever you're going through, this is the strength card. So now I'm going to switch to the chakra deck for you. And you have Princess of Wands. So Princess of Wands, this is beautiful. This is an opportunity. All the butterflies are new beginning. The green is love with the heart chakra. The elk back there would represent fertility, passion with intimacy, intimate passion, and protection from the divine. This is a really good card. Whoever this is, she is totally protected by the divine. She has a lot of angels and ancestors around her who watch over her. And she just is, she has so many opportunities. She has one opportunity coming up, but she has so many beautiful beginnings in her. I mean, it's crazy. And her heart chakra, she's the Princess of Wands. So then you have the Chariot, which is a new beginning. It could be a message, phone call, email, new beginning. Going in a new direction. King of Cups to me is a codependent king. I've said this before. To me, the King of Cups in this deck is he can wander around in the dark area behind his chair, but you have to stay in the spires right here and in his cup. So if you can choose to be with this king that's codependent and let him be in control of the relationship pretty much, then you could have a relationship. You have to have trust, but if you trust this person, you could totally make it work. You just have to be aware they're going to do what they want in the relationship. So Ace of Swords is somebody cutting somebody out. They don't want the codependency is what I'm feeling. So the Hierophant is a couple things. This is intuition, this is third eye, this is divorce papers, marriage papers, a justice of the peace. I always feel like there's two people trying to communicate. I feel like it's two people trying to communicate through the third eye or telepathy. Because she's looking at him and he has his head turned. So is it him trying to communicate with her through his brain or her trying to communicate with him through her brain? And that could sometimes mean authority figures, but I'm getting the third eye chakra connection here. So Seven of Coins is you're planning something, Capricorn. You're planning and organizing something. So Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands is somebody who knows her self-worth. She has an opportunity. And the Queen of Wands is an action queen. She doesn't sit around and do nothing. She's very active. She does things. If she has an idea, she usually does it. And the Queen of Wands won't let anyone treat her less than. If people try to treat the Queen of Wands less than she treats herself, then she'll just move on. She'll move on to another opportunity. She's not going to sit around and let somebody treat her like a doormat. So Five of Swords, this is jealousy and anger. This is three people, it looks like in a relationship. Somebody was lying. The man is in the forefront up there with his swords up, so that makes me conducive to think he was the one. And now he's looking, it looks like one of his partners has walked away and the other partner seems like she doesn't know because she's looking down and he is just glaring, he's angry. So I feel like one person walked away, Capricorn, and you're angry that the other one stayed. It seems like you wanted the one that walked away to stay, and the one that stayed, you wanted that one to leave, is what I'm picking up. So 6 of Cups, this is you healing from a past relationship. You are thinking about a past relationship a lot and reminiscing, but you're healing as well while you're thinking about it. Alright, so the next one is the Hermit. This could represent a Virgo placement in your birth chart or around you. If not, this talks about clarity. You look in your lantern and you have clarity. Or a Virgo around you has a lot of passion, but she got clarity. So 4 of Coins tells me that you're holding your heart close to you. You're protecting your heart. You're feeling vulnerable. It must, maybe with a Virgo. 8 of Coins is you're trying to plan again. You're trying to plan something. 10 of Wands, this is happiness. This is complete happiness. You made success with happiness. I'm so confused. So I think I'm going to switch to the sacral, or I got to do the E-cards. So yeah, this is going really fast, it seems like. I guess I should pull the one I pulled. So this is the Tower. This means that something's going to fall apart. It could possibly rebuild itself. It means that something is not strong enough. It needs to rebuild. The structure is not good. The foundation is not good. 9 of Cups is somebody coming in to apologize. Could be you. Could be somebody coming to you. Either or, Capricorn. Somebody has an apology. And Temperance is the universe. So when I see the wings and I see the liquid in the cups touching each other, this tells me that some of you are connected in a past life with somebody that you're involved with or have been involved with. And Temperance usually has to do with the universe guiding you and things going according to destiny. It's not, doesn't go according to your time and this person's time. It's all destiny. The universe decides when it's all going to work out or something like that. That's weird. So here we go. I'm going to pull the Oracle of E cards now. But it's past life, basically, is what I'm getting. So head games. This to me is that somebody played head games and you are, here's a sun. So you're moving on from the head games and you're going towards a sun. Because you've had enough of the head games, whether it was you or someone else. So the head games created a nasty knot. It came full circle, whatever the head games were. So the dude abides. The dude abides means, let me look at this one again, because honestly I always forget this one, and I don't know why, because it's so simple. Oh, it's your lucky day. So this says that this is your lucky day today. When you see this video, this is your lucky day. You have a lucky life. Your life is lucky the way it works out is what that card means. You might not think so, but if you reflect on your life, you are lucky. And be humble and be grateful for what you've had. So this is good. What? So this is full circle. Something is coming full circle that is going to make you happy, Capricorn. You're going to be very, very happy at something coming full circle in your life. Good for you. And then you have open your presence 33, double digit number 33 is pretty powerful. Open your presence, so something has come full circle. You have a lot of, after the head games and the nasty knot, a lot of things come full circle and the luck turns on your side is what these say. And then you have hotline number 12. So this to me is that the universe is involved in whatever's going on in your life, Capricorn, and they have your back. They are your hotline for what you want. Basically. That's nice. So now I'm going to pull the Soul's Journey lesson cards for you. The first one for you, Capricorn, is balance. I bring a state of perfect harmony into my world, and I do so without judgment. Alright, let me find this. Oh no. Okay, here it is. Whoops. Okay, judgment. We are all spirit. We are all the same. It's only the roles we have chosen to play here on earth that make us seem different. The biggest lesson you have chosen to learn is to love. There are many situations in this physical dimension that it is possible to incarnate into, but the core lesson is to look past these illusions and see yourself in everyone. Each soul has chosen its own struggles, and your task is not to judge how someone goes about overcoming these obstacles, but to assist that soul. Always learn to follow the golden rule. I will treat others as I would like to be treated. Everyone in your life is here to teach you something about yourself. Accept the lesson with love and understanding. Alright, the next one for you. Success. I know that there is no greater goal than to love. So this tells me that you're going to have success in love, Capricorn. I mean, look at the yellow around the wheel there. So, and there looks like a flower or star in the middle. A lot of things lead you to success. Let me look this up real fast. Okay, so success says, success can mean many things to the ego self, but the soul only knows one triumph, and that is to love. When your soul is no longer manifested in the physical dimension, it is a time of reflection on how successful it was with that endeavor. The soul doesn't care how big your house was, or how nice your car was, or how many bank accounts you had. The soul only cares about how you express love and compassion. In the infinite wisdom of the universe, the more love you demonstrate, the more you will receive. And even your ego's definition of success is altered. Your notion of how you would be perceived as successful will change. The material things you thought would make you happy will not have the same appeal. And that's powerful, because I know, Capricorn, you guys chase success in the Pentacles. That is why you're here, basically. Alright, so now I'm going to do the Fantasy Cats Oracle card for you. So the first one we have for you is Knowing, number 4. So knowing to me, in the book it says this is the pyramid behind her. Knowing to me is you have lived a past life. I got that twice right here. You have lived a past life, you know things. Whether you acknowledge them or not, that is totally up to you. But you are aware. There's past connection here for a lot of you. So then the next one for you is Spring, the fresh yearning of the morning. So I don't know if you're reflecting on the spring, if something happened in the spring, or if something's going to happen in the next spring. But spring basically represents how all the flowers bloom, the trees start getting fresh stuff, the animals want to make babies, so something like that. So maybe your life is going to be like springtime now. So it's going to change where you're behind a little season, I guess, in a relationship or something, is what I feel. So maybe it's going to feel like spring to you, where you are, maybe from the weather, or in a relationship, is what I'm picking up. Alright, so now I'm going to do the Angel and Ancestor card for you. And you have Shallow and Master, be graceful in movement and action. And this is really powerful to me. This is like this is a powerful card. So let me find this. Oh, come on. I'm sorry it takes so long sometimes. Where is he? Oh, there he is. Oh, and I lost him. Oh my goodness. Oh, there he is. Wow, why is he being difficult? Okay, here we go. So the Shallow and Master. Slow and steady, breathe and flow, take a gentler approach. The Shallow and Master calls forth the ninja within. Shallow in medicine is about learning to adapt to a situation and to tap into the energy running through your body and preserve it in order to release it at the right moment. It also teaches subtlety, because when you are too forceful, you use too much energy, and that you may not be supportive of what you are working on. The Shallow and Master, like a monk, has respect for all things. He is disciplined and guided by his art and will never use it to impress the foolish or to appear stronger than someone who is threatening him. You too are being invited to remain graceful in your movement, choices, and actions. You are being guided to flow like water, blow like air, and connect with your purest intentions. Don't feel you need to rush ahead. A gentler approach will be more fruitful and rewarding. Reach high, but also ask yourself how you can move with the flow of life rather than pushing against it. And this is really important to me. I mean, that card has a lot of meaning to me. I can't stress enough that you need to pay attention to the energy and the flow of the air around you. And you need to try and go with that energy. If it's against your energy, move away from that energy. Divert yourself and go a different way. If you can understand what I'm trying to say to you. I'm just trying to say that it's really important you go with the flow of energy after you see this video. So stay away from energy that doesn't support your energy. Move away from it. Alright, now I'm going to pull another one for you. Oh wow, and you have the High Priestess. So, harness mystic power. And she has the cat bass there with her. So I will read this one too if I have enough time. Oh my gosh, it's getting really... I can't believe how fast this went. And I didn't even do the fortune cookie. I don't know if I'm going to have time. Oh my, High Priestess. Okay, here it is. So this might cut off. Sorry if it does. Align with the light and focus on all things positive. The High Priestess is the physical embodiment of the Divine Feminine, the goddess in human form. She has had many names through time and space, but her essence has remained similar, fierce, powerful, and disciplined. You are a mystic with the capacity to connect with energies that go beyond the human senses. Within you is a force of magic that is directed by your will. There is an opportunity for you to rise up at this time, but it requires dedication and discipline. You are being guided to look at what you are working on or at a situation before you and determine where your priorities lie. If you are unable to figure that out, you must use your intuition. Sorry about that. If you are unable to figure it out, use your intuition. When this card arrives, it's also important for you to check in with your intuition. It gives you guidance. So, she is joined by a black cat representing the Egyptian goddess Bast, who protects her from lower energies, and she stands strong in her glory and power. So, if some of you know a High Priestess, she is protected, is all I can say. If this doesn't refer to some of you. If you're the High Priestess, good. If you, I almost feel like you're the Shallow and Master, and you've been dealing with a High Priestess, I do kind of feel like you disrespected her a little. With the Shallow and Master coming out, and the High Priestess is what I'm getting. Oh my goodness. So let me see what the fortune cookie is. If we have time, it's really close. So your fortune cookie is... Those who dare to fail miserably can achieve greatly. That's by John F. Kennedy. Those who dare to fail miserably can achieve greatly. So thank you so much for coming to Echo Catcher Tarot, Capricorn. Cross Watchers, bless you, Capricorn.